this is Firestarter, and this is a review of the SH Figuarts Batman Ninja from the same animated movie Batman Ninja. So this is the box, kind of thicker than your usual SH Figuarts packaging. So you have the blurb right here, Batman Ninja right here, Articulations and Bandai, and then you have the other details about this figure. Now let's open the box so I can tell you more about the contents of this package. Batman's costume has been updated to match the Warring States era where he was transported to. The cowl and the cape is very familiar to mainstream pop culture. The rest has changed to the Japanese warrior motif, but it's not complete armor per se just yet. Included in the set is an alternative head, a pair of kunai knives, a katana with a sheath, and 5 pairs of extra hands. Bandai didn't skip any details on these, with knives and the sword have Batman emblems. The sword does indeed holster in, but there's no area to latch both on Batman. Hi, so let's go through the articulations for this figure. We have a head and neck joint, the arm swivel in and out, and the arm is connected over here, so it's not like your SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures that it has a cup right here that holds the arm together, but it has a full range of motion for this side. And then you have the cape on different pegs, so you can move it in and out. There are 3 parts to this. You have your left and the right, and also you have a joint at the back. And then you have leg swivel, doesn't have any cup right here to swivel that one full left or right, and you have a nice knee joint, and then a foot joint right here, and also a toe articulation. So in terms of this figure in this mode, it's really difficult to move the head left and right or up and down because it's really shallow because of the cape. So the only way you can get the full range of motion for this one is just take out the head, remove the cape, and put it back in ninja mode. So now you have a really good range of motion on top. But other than that, it doesn't have any kind of superficial restrictions. But the only part that would have such restrictions are these rubber type armor underneath, because it does have a limitation for, or it limits the entire leg to move from front and back and then side to side. You can kind of warp it in a way, but it does really hinder a lot when it comes to possibilities for this figure. Like I mentioned before, though the joints are typical of recent SH Figuarts releases, expect not much movement on its lower half because of the rubber waist armor. It could be said the same with its head articulation, and the way to appreciate this more is to remove the cape entirely. Is it bang for the buck? Not really, as we saw a preview of another version with a full samurai armor. And that is my review of the SH Figuarts Batman Ninja. If you want to know the possibilities for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and get notified for future figure reviews.